fresh off their biggest offensive output since 2009. The Grayson County Cougars are back at home taking on a rival that beat them last month on their home floor. This time it's at the Cougar Den as the Cougs try to pick up a big region win. And a good evening and welcome into the Cougar Den for this afternoon's coverage of Cougar basketball on K105. Sam Gormley here with you today. We appreciate you taking the time here on the Locker Room Show, brought to you by our friends at Hometown Hangout. Grayson County, Breckinridge County, here is our matchup this afternoon. And listen, this is, it might not be quite up there with Breckmead or Grayson Edmondson, but it's still a pretty decent rivalry. And it's going to be a great matchup here this afternoon. Coming up on our Locker Room Show, we're going to introduce you to both teams. We will talk to the head man himself, Travis Johnston, and give you the starting lineups. That comes up and more right here on K105.
Smith Overhead Door isn't just about opening and closing. We're about safety, security, and style for your home or business. As a future designs company, we're lifting expectations across Grayson and surrounding counties with top brands like CHI and Chamberlain.
Hey there, I'm Kevin Brooks with Smith Overhead Door. Whether it's a sturdy LiftMaster for your garage or a sleek Clopay door for your shop, we install and service with a commitment to reliability. Smith Overhead Door, we're opening up possibilities.
Secure your entrance at sohd.info.
Hey, Kentucky high school senior, are you into having the chance to win a $1,000 scholarship you can use towards your in-state college, trade school, or certification program? If so, listen up. Participate in the I'm In College Acceptance Video Challenge, and you could have your video selected for a statewide TV commercial, as well as the chance to win a $1,000 scholarship. Are you in? Find out more today by visiting gearupky.org/video. That's gearupky.org/video.
How do you define success? Is it in the mastery of skills, in teamwork, in responsibility and self-discipline? Is it found through communication or through problem solving, innovation? Is it in the inches of small victories that lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential and purpose meet? Prepared and confident, Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
Grayson County Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den. Grayson County and Breckinridge County inching closer towards a big region matchup. Breckinridge County enters the record of 8-4. They're led by Mercer Rogers, who's averaging just shy of 19 points per game, 4.4 rebounds. You've seen a lot of Ryan Nottingham over these last couple of weeks. He's averaging 10 points per game, 5.1 rebounds. And Jonah Miller had the really big game when these two teams played back last month. 10.8 points, 5.2 rebounds per game, but then the big man in the middle, Braden Carmen, as physical and ferocious of a rebounder as you're going to find in this third region. He's averaging just about 9 rebounds a game, and that number has dropped a little bit, and that's not necessarily because he hasn't been rebounding at a high level. That's more based on he's been dealing with a little bit of injury, and his minutes because of that have taken a step back. But from what I can understand, he is full go today for the Tigers, who are looking to win their third straight against Grayson County here in this series. Cougars, big one last night against Whitesville Trinity. They've had two very different offensive outputs throughout the first 2 games of this week. They got one more coming today against Breckinridge County. We'll take a break, introduce you to them after this. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, Kentucky's law enforcement is ready and willing to help you start your recovery journey. The KSP Angel Initiative is a voluntary program that connects Kentuckians with addiction recovery resources. All you need to do is visit your local KSP post and tell a trooper that you need help. You can also call the KY Help Call Center at 833-8KY-HELP or visit findhelpnowky.org to begin your recovery journey.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. Innovating to prepare students for our fast-changing world. They're skilled experts, discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, leading by example. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org.
Struggling to pay your house payment? Apply for the Team Kentucky Homeowner Assistance Fund today at protectmykyhome.org. It provides up to $60,000 for Kentuckians with a COVID-related financial hardship. The money can be used for mortgage bills, utility payments, insurance premiums, property taxes, and HOA fees. Applicants must meet certain criteria to receive assistance. Check your eligibility today at protectmykyhome.org. This ad was sponsored by Kentucky Housing Corporation and this station.
5.
Grayson County Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den. Grayson County and Breckinridge County inching closer towards getting underway. Yesterday, Cougars' offensive output was their highest since December of 2009, where they dropped 95 points in a win against Whitesville Trinity. That comes after 43 on Tuesday against Owensboro Catholic. It was their lowest point total in a game since right here at the Cougar Den against Breckinridge County back in February of 2023. Last night, though, their most points scored, in almost 16 years. And now it's kind of one of these things that we're sitting here scratching our head being like, okay, which Coug is it? It's probably somewhere in the middle of what we're going to see. And I think Grayson County right now, they would probably like this game to be higher scoring. Breckinridge County might want it a little bit lower scoring, but then the Tigers have played their fair share of games in the 70s and the 80s, including they lost one 81-79 against Owensboro. Last time out, 78-66, 73-57. They can play in the 70s, but they probably do not want to get into a shooting contest with Grayson County, because if it turns into that, it's probably favor to Grayson County. Last night, Spencer Langdon was our hometown hangout MVP. Just a triple-double. 14, 11, and 10. Just casual numbers. I know I talked to his dad a little bit earlier. Said, has he ever had one before? And he says, I don't think so. And I said, in AAU? And he said, well, they don't really track assists and rebounds as much in AAU. But he still didn't think that Spencer had ever had a triple-double. And listen, it doesn't matter what level you get a triple-double at. That is a massive accomplishment. And it'd be nice to see if you can't even, maybe not a triple-double tonight, but even a double-double would be huge for this Grayson County squad against a really solid Breckinridge County team. We'll take a break. Travis Johnston, he's the head coach. We'll talk to him, get his thoughts on the matchup after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Across Kentucky, treatment providers, state and local governments, and nonprofit organizations are working together to support your pathway to long-term recovery. These providers and communities of recovery will walk alongside you and help you find your recovery journey. If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, the KY Help Call Center can connect you with resources right now when you call 833-8KY-HELP. You can also visit findhelpnowky.org to find treatment options near you.
Owensboro Health offers excellent care for your entire family. Close to home in Grayson County with locations in Litchfield, Big Clifty, and Caneyville. Our primary care providers are experts in managing high blood pressure, diabetes, and other chronic conditions, so you can stay healthy and feel your best. Make an appointment today with one of our primary care providers at owensborohealth.org/primary care.
Are you looking for more in this world? Then we are looking for you. The big-hearted, the bold, those driven by purpose. We are the Peace Corps, volunteers, partners, communities in more than 60 countries, bringing our experience, joy, and passion to building a better world together. Are you ready to serve boldly, to go the distance to make a difference? Then we have a place where you belong. Join us.
I'm Naheem Hines, proud supporter of the Muscular Dystrophy Association. My mom has muscular dystrophy, and the MDA helps her and kids like my buddy Ethan.
My name is Ethan, and I'm 12 years old. Thanks to the Muscular Dystrophy Association and people like you, I have more hope than ever before. And MDA funds over 150 care centers for kids like me.
For over 70 years, MDA has been transforming the lives of people living with muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related neuromuscular diseases. Learn more at mda.org today.
Grayson County Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Wormley now joined by head coach Travis Johnston from the Grayson County Cougars. Coach, last night, highest offensive output since 2009. When you got the chance to go back and watch it, what was working?
We just shared the ball. I went to junior pro this morning in Caneyville, and I had at least 4 or 5 people talk about how well we shared the ball last night. And that's a good sign because, you know, when we talk about when we're bad offensively, or the games we lose and stuff like that we just try to go one-on-one and don't share it and try to play not hero ball, but try to be the one to get us back in it. And if we just share the ball no matter what the score is like we did last night, then we're going to get a lot of good shots for a lot of good shooters and good players.
Is this where I'm supposed to ask you about the junior pro game and get your recap of that?
No, we had a solid game plan, but it didn't work out too well.
Coaching, right?
Exactly.
You've mentioned a lot, not even just this season, but over the past couple of seasons, that the main thing you want to see your team get better at is practicing. Why and how do they do that?
It's a mindset. Coming into a practice, you want to have fun because practices, they suck. It's not fun to go through 3 days of practice before a game and all that stuff, but you have to lock in and get accomplished what we need to and focus on the things that we need to get better on. And so far this year, it's been a little bit too loose, too much buddy, not pushing the guys enough and stuff. But the last couple of days, like I said, it started with Spencer and it kind of trickled down everywhere. We've been pretty locked in practices.
Defensively last night, I thought you had some sequences where you were really, really good. Playing this Breckinridge County team the last time, you had a lot of sequences where you were really not very good. Very simple question here. Well, maybe not so much, but what's the key to good defense?
Energy and activity. Our activity level, if you just watch the first game against Breck County, we were sagged back. When they drove, we kind of watched and swatted at them. No help side, wide open layups instead of sliding over. But if you go back and watch last night, our feet were moving. We were active. We say it's bouncy. You're on your toes. You're moving. Not a lot of wasted movement. We were moving when the ball was in the air, not when our man caught it. And it was just the activity level and the focus on, hey, if we're able to get rebounds, we're going to be able to get a bunch of layups tonight.
Breck, it's been about a month since you've seen them in a game action against your team. They were here a couple of weeks ago as well. How've they gotten better in that month?
Well, one of the players in particular, Nottingham's playing really well. He's very under control, good shooter, good inside. He's strong and big, and he's probably one of the more wider guys that they have. He has a good wide base, and he'll be a little bit of a matchup problem for us. And Jack and Brody and Caden and Hayden and Trigg, they're going to have their hands full. But Nottingham, I think we did the math, like his last 5 games, maybe like 15-7 or something like that. So he's been a really good piece for them to insert and allows them to bring a little bit more energy off the bench. But they're playing well. I think Jeff would say it. They probably gave one away against Owensboro the other night in their last game that they played. But they're a good basketball team, and they are always turned up to play us.
Rebounding is probably a major key today. How do you rebound against this squad?
Effort. We got to rebound with our guards. You know, it's not fair to Brody to say you got to block out Carmen, who's arguably the most physical kid in the region, and go get the rebound. It's not fair to him to do that. So Spencer is one, like last night, I thought rebounded the ball excellent, especially offensively. Caden's got to go after some balls. He's going to be guard to guard, so he has to hit and then chase down those rebounds because he's the strongest kid we got, and he can power through some people hitting him and getting bumped and stuff like that. But him and Jack are going to have to go get rebounds high.
In your region games this year, you've beaten the teams you should have beaten, but you haven't beaten anybody that would be probably on the same level than you or maybe even just a little bit better. How do you change that today?
Focus. We got to remember what they did to us last time. You know, I think last night was a product of us getting a little bit embarrassed on Tuesday. But the thing is that doesn't cure everything for us. We have to continue to play like that, and then that's just focusing in and making sure we're ready and having somebody step up and be the leader. And I think we'll look for Spencer to be that guy tonight.
Coach, good luck. More comes up in the Locker Room Show, brought to you by Hometown Hangout after this.
Ever struggle to find a place where everyone can have a good time? Whether it's guys' night out, girls' night out, or the whole family, Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill has you covered. Celebrate with the team after the game. Enjoy live music or enjoy the cornhole tournament. The arcade games keep the kids entertained while you enjoy happy hour discounts on drinks and appetizers. With a full menu of the longer favorites, there's something for everyone. Find Hometown Hangout on Les Maidonk in Litchfield.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Grayson County Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Let's meet the starting lineups for both squads. First for Breckinridge County, Ryan Nottingham is the sophomore guard, 10 points per game. Mercer Rogers, 18.6. Jonah Miller, 10.8. Braxton Tull at 5.2. And Lance Poole at 7.2 for Breckinridge County. For Grayson County, it'll be Spencer Langdon, Caden Hanshaw, Landon Haycraft, Brody Armstrong, and Jack Logston. Coaching matchup for the Cougars, it's Travis Johnston. For the Tigers, it's Jeff LaGrange. The play-by-play of Grayson and Breck is next on K105.
Let's go! Like Deadpool and Wolverine, you can be a hero.
Now that's a superhero landing.
Save a best friend for life at a shelter near you.
Us? A team? The answer is yes.
Yeah! Look at you! She's coming with us!
No, she's not.
Oh, yes.
Visit bestfriends.org today and bring love home.
That's my girl!
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out.
They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
My name is Irene. My job is community school coordinator. My mom taught us that it doesn't matter how much money you have, you can always find a way to help. We started the pantry because the needs were so great. We're very fortunate to have the food bank just a few miles down. I just want our kids to experience what other kids experience and learn to say, what do I want to be when I grow up? And not worry about food.
When we have the food we need, we are at our best. We push further. We rise higher. We unlock our full potential. When we have the food we need, we make our communities stronger. Together, we can help everyone get the food they need to thrive. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Respiratory viruses are making children sick across Kentucky. Children even get hospitalized at higher rates. But there's one easy way to protect our families. Get immunized. Pediatricians recommend staying up to date on all routine immunizations like flu, RSV, whooping cough, COVID-19, and measles. Most immunizations and boosters are even free. Call 855-598-2246 to find a provider near you. Sponsored by Kentucky Voices for Health and aired by the Kentucky Broadcasters Association and this station.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den, Grayson County and Breckinridge County. Once more, the starting lineups: Nottingham, Rogers, Miller, Tall, Poole for Breck. For Grayson, Langdon, Hanshaw, Haycraft, Armstrong, Logston. The play-by-play of Grayson and Breck is next on K105.
Respiratory viruses are making children sick across Kentucky. Children even get hospitalized at higher rates. But there's one easy way to protect our families. Get immunized. Pediatricians recommend staying up to date on all routine immunizations like flu, RSV, whooping cough, COVID-19, and measles. Most immunizations and boosters are even free. Call 855-598-2246 to find a provider near you. Sponsored by Kentucky Voices for Health and aired by the Kentucky Broadcasters Association and this station.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den, Grayson County and Breckinridge County. Cougars 12-4, Breckinridge County 8-4. Cougars picked up the big win last night against Whitesville Trinity. They are now 2-0 in 12th district play. But as we talked with Travis Johnston just a few moments ago, Grayson County in the region has beaten the teams they should have beaten. You know, teams like Ohio County, teams like Edmondson, teams like Whitesville Trinity. But it's these quote-unquote 50-50 games, or maybe even teams that they're not as good as. They haven't gotten one of them today yet this season. Now you have that opportunity against a solid Breckinridge County squad that beat you on their home floor a little over 1 month ago, 80-78. About ready for us to roll. It's the opening tip. Will be Ryan Nottingham against Jack Logston. It's up into the air, and it's controlled by Grayson County. They'll be working from right to left. Wearing the home whites with the navy blue numerals and the orange cougar paw on each side of the shorts. Grayson, 95 points last night, the most since December of 2009. It's not going to be that easy tonight against Breckinridge County. Fadeaway jumper for the baseline. Good by Jack Logston from about 10 feet on the far side, and Grayson strikes first. They lead 2-0. Breckinridge County down the right side, blocked partially at the rim. Ball pops up into the air, and Logston ends up getting it as Braxton Tall couldn't get it to drop. Langdon down the left side, gives it to Haycraft, takes one dribble back to Langdon, floater from 5, missed. Rebounded by Hanshaw, goes back up off the right side. Basket good for Caden Hanshaw. Grayson County leads 4-0 against Breckinridge County early on here today. And they're extending some full court man-to-man defense, and now coming with swarming zone defense. Rogers gives it off to the left side. Back end wide open on the right block is Nottingham. Basket's good, and he's fouled. Nottingham will go to the line. He's been playing very well as Armstrong picks up his first foul and the team's first. If you remember back to the matchup when they played in Harned, it was foul trouble early that allowed Breckinridge County to really take the game by its horns in that second quarter especially, as Nottingham converts on the and one. 4-3, Grayson County on top. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Armstrong up top. He's going to let it fly for the volleyball line. Good! He knocked it down from Short Creek. A deep three by Brody Armstrong. When Brody walks into the gym, he can shoot. Unbelievable range for the junior. Rogers double teamed. Give it off right side now to Miller. Miller had a big game when these two teams met back last month. Right side Rogers. Guarded by Haycraft. Rogers blows right by him off the glass. Rebound, shot's no good. Langdon with it for Grayson County. Cougars have numbers 3-on-2. Hanshaw on the left side. Gives it back to Haycraft. Haycraft amongst the trees. Lost it. And it goes into the hands of Miller for the Tigers. Miller will break the timeline right at the half-court line. Off to the left wing. 3. Rogers in and out. Logston with it for the Cougars. 7-3. Grayson County on top. 6:10 left first quarter. Logston in between the circles. At the left elbow, kicks to Hanshaw, left side three, a little too strong. Rebounded though by Langdon, has it popped out. Langdon's got it, and he's stripped on the way up by Poole. Poole pushing up the near side of the floor. He slows as he hits the wing. Now spins off to the free throw line. Jump pass to Rogers. Up top now to Tall. Three right side. That's no good. Off to the left. Hanshaw's got it for Grayson County. Hanshaw up the near side of the floor. Spins around at the left wing. Jump pass into the corner. Langdon, three. Too strong. Rebound tapped off into the air by Haycraft into the hands of Lance Poole. And Breckinridge County wants to slow the pace down just a little bit. 5.5 left first quarter. 7-3 Grayson County with the early advantage against Breckinridge County. Handoff pass to Rogers, drives down the right side, stripped on the way up, but he was stripped because it's a foul, and they're going to give him a shooting foul on that? Logston called for the foul. His first, team second, and it is a shooting foul for Mercer Rogers. Two coming for the senior guard Rogers. First free throw, good. Rogers shooting about 77% from the free throw line this season. Chase Hardesty into the game for the Tigers. He's averaging 5.2 points per contest. Logston and Armstrong each with early fouls for Grayson County. That'll be something to watch as this game goes along. Foul trouble really on either side is not something that either team wants. I mean, there's not a team in the world that wants that, but I think you understand what I'm saying with it. In between the circles, Armstrong drives downhill on Nottingham, off the glass. Strong take, basket good for Brody Armstrong. He's got 5 early points. Grayson leads 9-5. 5:10 left here in the first quarter. Good start for both of these squads. We got a 2-on-2 zone now for Grayson County. Looping off to Hardesty. Three right side. No good. Short. Armstrong with it for Grayson County, and might have been fouled. No whistle. Armstrong up the far side of the floor. He lowers the shoulder. Gets to the right block. Spins around. Trying to find help. Finds it to Haycraft on the right side. Haycraft picks up the dribble. Gives it back to Armstrong. Immediately a hand in his face. That's Braden Carmen, who's also into the game, and an offensive foul is going to be called. Travis Johnson is beside himself, and that's going to be the second foul called on Brody Armstrong. Travis Johnson cannot believe it on that, and I don't blame him. Carmen took the charge, and they're trying to find the basketball. I guess, did it roll all the way under the bleachers? Can they get it? They did. I've never seen that here. It rolled all the way underneath the bleachers and came towards the first row to where Chase Hardesty, I think, had to get down on all fours to go grab the ball. Armstrong with 2 early fouls. It is 9-5. Grayson County with the advantage, but one of their top players on the bench with 2 fouls. There's a steal on the inside to Haycraft. He loops it up to Bonnock, who's into the game for Armstrong. Bonnock, flip shot down the left side, good, and he's fouled. Hardesty called for the foul. His first, team's first. Bonnock will go to the line to shoot one to try and convert on the N1. He was 2 of 2 last season. First free throw trip this season, though. And he misses it. Rebound. Carmen had it. Goes into the hands, though, of Nottingham. They give it up left side to Rogers. Rogers picks it up. Right side, Hardesty. 3. Good. And a foul on the rebound is called on Bonnock. Travis Johnston wanting an explanation. So the 3 is good by Hardesty, and Breckinridge County is going to keep the ball. Didn't see it. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. They're calling a foul rather on the shot. And Hardesty converts on the N1. I really didn't see that. 11-9, Grayson leads by 2. Up top to Hanshaw. Hanshaw gets Nottingham, lowers the shoulder, gets to the rim on the right side. The basket's good by Caden Hanshaw. Caden just lowered his shoulder down that right lane. He was looking like he did against the Breckinridge County football defense on the right side. Way too easy. Left side, Rogers. Jump pass, and a foul is called on Bonnock, and Chase is beside himself, and that's his second, team's 5th, and that's going to be free throws. And free throws coming for Breckinridge County, and it's going to be Rogers, and Bonnock's going to go to the line or go to the bench with 2 fouls, as they're going to give him a shoot, because that's the 5th team foul too, and that's going to be two shots coming for Mercer Rogers. Travis Johnson wanted an explanation from the official Chris Carey as your officials for today's game. Chris Carey, Brian Jones, and Stephen Ray. Travis Johnson still and Chris Carey have it. And Rogers' free throw, or both free throws are good. And it is 13-11. Grayson leads by 2 under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. 5-out look for Grayson County. Now running motion offense. Langdon on the right side runs into Rogers, and the ball's going to head towards Grayson County. Or rather to Breckinridge County, and the Cougar faithful are up. To be honest, I don't know how that wasn't a foul on Rogers. 3:45 left first quarter. We had a feeling that there was going to be some lightning in this game, and we've seen it already. Right side Tall to the free throw line. Carmen, extended jumper good for Braden Carmen, and that ties the game up at 13 with 3.5 left in the first quarter. Hanshaw on the right side. Hanshaw off to Langdon. Left wing Robinson. Into the corner now to Logston. Man-to-man defense for Breckinridge County. Brody Armstrong and Chase Bonnock each with 2 early fouls for the Cougars. Logston drives downhill. Floater off the right side. Basket's no good, but he's fouled. I don't know who they'll give this to by Breckinridge County. I think it's on Hardesty. It is. And that's Chase's second, team's second. Lance Poole will come in after Jack Logston goes to the line to shoot 2. Jack celebrated his birthday last night with a 26-point output. And that includes not playing in the fourth quarter. And if he did play in the fourth quarter, it was maybe 30 seconds. Makes the first free throw. Zach Bratcher in for Grayson County. You got Hanshaw, Robinson, Logston, Langdon, Bratcher. Second free throw missed by Logston. Grayson leads by 1, 3:05 left first quarter. 2-1-2 again for Grayson County. Right side to Poole. Up top now to Rogers in between the circles. Bratcher extending the pressure now to Poole. He steps into the right side 3, no good. Rebound put back by Miller is missed. Rebound, foul on Miller. A little bit of a frustration foul from Jonah Miller. It'll be his first, team's third. Into the game is going to be Jake Flood now for the Tigers. 2:51 left first quarter, 14-13. Grayson has the early advantage against the Tigers. Right side Hanshaw. In between the circles to Robinson. Robinson, handoff pass to Logston. Ball fake on the left wing. Up top to Bratcher. Deep. Top side 3. In and out. Rebounded by Carmen for the Tigers, and he flips it off to Rogers up the far side of the floor. Tigers have not led the day. Flood 3 left side. It is well short. Rebounded by Poole. Poole goes up on the right side. His shot's off balance. Miss. Rebound off the hand of Hanshaw. And run down in the near corner by Tall. Tall jump pass to Flood. Flood drives in. Pulls up. Floater good. Breckinridge County's got their first lead after a couple of rebounds. We talked about it with Travis Johnston in the open. Rebounding was a massive key for Grayson County in this game. If they want to win, they're going to have to rebound the ball. And one of their best rebounders is on the bench with a pair of early fouls. Robinson, left side 3, good, no basket. An offensive foul is going to be called on Zach Bratcher. Underneath the basket, no three-pointer. Bratcher's first. He's going to go to the bench, and Travis Johnston, none too thrilled on the bench at our friends in stripes. Into the game for Grayson County is going to be Trig Payne. 15-14, Breck up by 1. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Right side Poole. Up top, Rogers steps into the 3. It's short. Rebound on the floor. Robinson comes down with it. Swings it off right side now to Langdon. Langdon down the right lane, now backs it off in the far corner. Off to Hanshaw on the right side. Hanshaw drives, now step back. Hanshaw lowers his shoulder. Gets it up top now to Langdon, who's going to slow down and reset up the offense. Robinson left side. Gets around Poole. Robinson looking for help. Finds it with Payne on the right side. 1:23 left first quarter. 15-14, Breck on top. Hanshaw up top. Hanshaw pulls up from 10 now on the right side. They left him alone on the baseline. Caden Hanshaw puts it in. He's got 6 early points. Grayson County back on top now, 16-15. Just about a minute left in this first quarter. It's been an exciting first quarter of play. Exactly, I think, what everyone expected. Carmen up top, and he walked with it. That's a good call. Landon Haycraft got to come back in place of Caden Hanshaw, who gave some really good minutes there, and Travis Johnson probably just wants to give a quick little break. Braxton Tall in, Braden Carmen will come out. You can tell Carmen was told it was a leg that had been bothering him, and you can tell he's still not back to the explosive self that we've seen from him throughout his career. Grayson, 4-round 1 look. Haycraft stands at the post. 45 seconds left, first quarter. Robinson at the top of the key. And a touch foul is called on Jake Flood for Breckinridge County. His first, team's fourth. Breck still has one more foul until they get into the double bonus here in this first quarter of play. Grayson County already in that point. They give it into the backcourt to Logston. 40 seconds left, first quarter. Grayson up 1. Logston, handoff pass to Langdon. Up top now, Robinson. Robinson dribbles once off to the right side to Langdon. Langdon fakes the drive and now backs it off right side. 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Langdon spins down the right lane, spins back to the left hand, goes up, floater, good! Great move by Spencer Langdon to get to the hole and put the Cougars up 3 now with 15 seconds and counting left in the first quarter. 2-on-2 for Grayson. 10 seconds now. Inside pass taken away by Robinson. They give it up to 8 seconds now. Logston weaving through on the left side. Transition 3. Got it! Jack Logston puts in the 3. Here comes Breckinridge County from beyond half court. At the buzzer, it's no good. At the end of the first quarter, Grayson County leads Breckinridge County 21-15. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
Miles, you're late. Again.
You are not living
Where have you
up to
been?
your full potential.
No sense of responsibility.
Everyone's going through something, even superheroes.
Is that the best you can do? This mediocre work is
You're not reaching your full potential. Unacceptable, Miles.
Let's take the stigma out of asking for help.
Hey, Dad. You got a minute?
Yeah, what's up, son?
If you need support, visit kevinlovefund.org to learn more.
I just got so much on my mind, you know?
Protecting this beautiful world requires balancing our needs with the planet's well-being. The biodiversity of North America's wetlands is an indicator of our ecosystem's health. More diverse wetlands with hundreds of species mean richer soil, cleaner water, and abundant pollination, all vital to our basic needs and creature comforts. Join Ducks Unlimited to shape a sustainable future that benefits wildlife habitats and our communities. A public service from Ducks Unlimited.
Grayson County closes the first quarter on a 7-0 run. They lead 21-15 against Breckinridge County as we start the second frame. Jack Logston, that big 3, he's got 6 points. Caden Hanshaw with 6 points as well to help pace the scoring for both teams. Breckinridge County starts with the ball from left to right. The maroon jerseys and the Breck script on the front. Poole in the far corner, tries to cross it. He throws it off the rim, and it goes to Langdon. Langdon in transition, stripped on the way up, and it's going to stay with the Cougars. Lance Poole was trying to cross the pass from the far corner to the near corner and threw it off the rim. I don't know that I've ever seen that. 7:41 left first half. Grayson leads 21-15 against Breckinridge County. Cougars trying to avenge the loss to this team just a little over a month ago. Inside to Payne, takes one dribble on the left block, goes up, uses his frame, and puts it in the left side. Nice basket by Trig Payne. And it's 23-15, Grayson up 8 now on the Fighting Tigers of Breckinridge County. These two teams have played a ton over the 51-year history of Grayson County High School. Cougars sticking with a 2-1-2. Miller on the right side, gets around Haycraft. Picks up his dribble. He's double teamed. Flips it off to Tall. Tall on the drive. Runner in the lane. Well off to the left. Jack Logston with the rebound. Immediately the Cougars are off and pushing. Logston spins. He falls. Able to keep his dribble going though the entire time. Left side Robinson steps into the 3. Got it! Big 3 by Hayden Robinson. Grayson County up 11 now. 26-15 with 6 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first half. Great play made by Jack Logston to keep his dribble going after he was tackled by the court monster. Robinson now blocks a 3 on the other end. Logston's got it for Grayson County. The Cougar faithful come to life. Robinson on the right side. Into the corner to Langdon. Back Back off now, right side to Robinson. Gives to Longston, 3, top side, no good, short. Rebound, Breckinridge County has it. That is Mercer Rogers up the far side of the floor. Fired out of a cannon. Rogers spins to the left elbow, runs it off into the far corner. He's double teamed, loops it off and throws it away. Over and back is the call. Grayson County's going to get the ball back. Jeff LaGrange wants a 30-second timeout. It's 26-15 Grayson County. 6:15 left in the first half. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
I'm Naheem Hines, proud supporter of the Muscular Dystrophy Association. My mom has muscular dystrophy, and the MDA helps her and kids like my buddy Ethan.
My name is Ethan, and I'm 12 years old. Thanks to the Muscular Dystrophy Association and people like you, I have more hope than ever before. And MDA funds over 150 care centers for kids like me.
For over 70 years, MDA has been transforming the lives of people living with muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related neuromuscular diseases. Learn more at mda.org today.
We don't usually get music here at the Cougar Den, and really the Jeopardy theme song playing there during the timeout. I guess we needed some thinking music. 26-15, Grayson County leads. 6:15 left here in the first half against Breckinridge County. The Cougars are now on a 12-0 run, dating back to the last couple of minutes of the first quarter. Playing very well right now, but you need to keep that up, especially with Brody Armstrong on the bench with 2 fouls. Logston on the right side. He lowers his shoulder. Jump pass off to Langdon. 3 far side. In and out. Rebounded by Rogers, and a foul is called on Haycraft. And I don't think it was Landon that ended up making contact with Jonah Miller. I think Mercer Rogers, I think that was a Tiger-on-Tiger crime on the inside to cause, as Miller came up holding his face, I think Mercer Rogers gave an inadvertent elbow. They give the foul to Haycraft, though. Inside to Carmen. Takes one dribble in on Payne. Gets around Payne. Shots blocked from behind by Payne. Carmen gets it back, though. Lowers his shoulder. Goes up. He's fouled. 2 shots coming from Braden Carmen. Landon Haycraft called for his second foul in the period of about 15 seconds. Travis Johnston asking for an explanation. And Braden Carmen will shoot 2 free throws. Carmen, it's an adventure when he goes to the free throw line, 52.4%. That number has risen, though, over these last couple of weeks. First one, good. And if Jeff LaGrange can get Braden Carmen to shoot 60% from the free throw line, this Tiger team becomes very dangerous. Camden Sanders into the game. Camden had a career-high 12 in the win over Whitesville Trinity last night. Carmen's second chance, no good long, rebounded by Jack Logston for Grayson County. 26-16, Grayson leads. 5:35 left in the first half against Breckinridge County. Langdon, bounce pass to the right side to Logston. Logston spins, lowers the shoulder, and a foul before the basket is going to be called on Braxton Tall, his first, team's first. Jeff LaGrange now wanting an explanation from Brian Jones, the official. He wants a hook on Jack Logston. Langdon in the corner to Robinson, 3, good! Hayden Robinson all alone from 3. Hayden's got 6 points, a block, and I think a couple of rebounds as well. Good moments for Hayden early on in the game. Right side, driving in, Hardesty dumps it off to Carmen, who's blocked by the rim on the shot up. Loose ball out of bounds, headed towards Grayson County. (29-16). This is a big sequence here for Grayson. If you can expand this now to about 15 or more, you got to be feeling pretty good. And they throw it away on the other end. Logston high pass, Payne couldn't corral it. Those are the plays, though, that you circle and come back to. Lance Poole comes back into the game. Chase Hardesty will go to the bench. He's got those 2 fouls, but Jeff LaGrange has put him back in there. Four minutes, 50 seconds left in the first half, 29-16. Mercer Rogers on the right side. Camden Sanders, a hand in his face. Camden, very athletic young player. Rogers drives down the baseline, hands it off to Carmen, who swoops down the right side for a flip shot on that right side. Braden Carmen's got 5 early points. 29-18, Grayson County leads. 4.5 left first half. Far side Langdon to Robinson. Robinson into the corner to Payne. Back up top now to Langdon. Up top to Sanders. 3 top side, short. Rebounded by Poole for Breckinridge County. Up the far side to Rogers. Rogers up top, Poole. Poole with the free throw line. Gives to Rogers, who then walks with it up at the top of the key. Caden Hanshaw going to come back into the game for the orange and blue. Trig Payne going to come out, gave some really good minutes for Grayson County, and Travis Johnston rewards him with that with a nice slap on the backside of his head. .410 left first half. Langdon on the right side. Cougars break the press with relative ease. They've been able to do that, and they're a tough team to press because they're so quick and they can shoot so well. Handoff pass to Langdon. Langdon curls around on Miller. Langdon now spins towards the middle. The double team comes. Langdon amongst the trees, gives it off to Robinson. Fires off right side 3. Sanders got it. Camden Sanders assist to Robinson. And Grayson County leads 32-18. 3:38 left in the first half. 2-1-2 zone again for Grayson County. They've run this for the majority of this game. Rogers on the right side. Into the corner to Poole. Bounce pass right side to Miller. Up top now to Poole. Poole drives down the right side, runs into Hanshaw. Poole goes up over top of Hanshaw, misses the shot. Rebound bouncing around. Poole's got it, and a foul is going to be called on the other end. Called on Breckinridge County. It's whistled on Braden Carmen. That is his first, team's second. Jeff LaGrange did not agree with that call. Ryan Nottingham comes back in place of Braden Carmen. .315 left in the first half. I like Jeff LaGrange asked his scorekeeper, is that his second? It was just his first. I think he's just so used to Braden usually picking up those 2 quick fouls. Just the way he plays, he's so physical. It's not a negative thing whatsoever. Hanshaw blocked on the inside by Nottingham. Really good defense by Ryan Nottingham. I mean, Carmen is just such a physical player that fouls are inevitable when he plays. Poole on the other side misses the shot. We're going to have over and back called on Nottingham. That'll be just his first, team's third of the quarter. Grayson led 21-15 at the end of the quarter. They were down 15-14, though, after Breck fought back. Been kind of a back and forth game, but the Cougars have this game by its horns right now at 32-18. Robinson to Logston, crosses it right side to Langdon, into the corner to Sanders. Sanders has one of the smoothest shots you're going to see from a freshman in this region. Logston is then fouled as Braxton Tall, I don't really know what he was trying to do, but he's down after the play. I hope he's okay. He, I guess, was thinking Logston was going to be shooting, and he jumped into the air, and Logston had a ball fake and started to drive in. And when that happened, Braxton Tall ended up landing on top of Jack Logston. He's called for a foul, and it was a foul, but it's one of those that, I mean, that foul looked really, really bad, and there wasn't any, malintent whatsoever. Braxton Tall appears to be okay, though. That looked just like one of those that, he jumped really high in the air and had a really awkward fall, and probably just needs to walk it off, and that appears to be what he's doing. 32-18, Grayson leads. Bounce pass to Logston, handoff now to Sanders. Left side to Robinson. Robinson, 3, left side. Good! Hayden Robinson, have yourself a first half. He's got 9 early points, and it's 35-18. Hayden has now matched his career high here in this first half, as it's 35-18. Right side Poole. Bounce pass to Rogers, 3 to answer, good. They needed that. Mercer Rogers puts in the 3. A timeout on the floor taken by Jeff LaGrange. We are going to keep it here as LaGrange takes the, I believe it's a full timeout. It is here by LaGrange after the 3 as it's 35-21. Want to make sure we wish the best of luck to the Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball team as they're about to get underway at Hancock County High School as they're playing Tell City. I know Stephen is going to hopefully be sending us updates from that game once it gets underway. He very well could be listening or watching, or he's probably smart and he has the game watching it and he has it on mute, so he doesn't have to listen to me. He listens to me enough. He probably making sure that he watches it on mute to send us some updates. So the Lady Cougars, as they're playing against Tell City today. A couple other score updates to bring you. Big girls basketball score from the 2A state tournament. Franklin County defeats Franklin Simpson 45-37. That's a top 10 probably matchup between two girls teams in the state of Kentucky. And I mean, the honor that those teams get in the 2A state tournament, I mean, I don't think they realize how much of an honor it is since they get to play at the world famous Sports Center. I mean, it's just such an honor. I hope they walk in and they bow down to the greatness. See, I can overdo this because I know our Breck County fans watching are saying amen, right? Amen. 35-21. Grayson County out of the timeout has the ball. You want to keep this to at least 10 at the half if you're Grayson County. Logston, ball fake. Jump pass into the corner to Langdon. Langdon in the corner, gives it off now to Robinson, who's had a really good first half of play. And Logston is fouled up top, and that's going to be free throws. After Jonah Miller called for his second foul, team's fifth, 2 coming for Jack Logston, who he has struggled from the free throw line this season. Zach Bratcher set to check in, as is Braxton Tall. First one coming for Jack. Takes his time, lets it fly, good. Zach Bratcher in, Camden Sanders out. Camden gave some good minutes, and I think you're going to continue to see Camden's minutes increase throughout this season. He's one of those players that he's too good to not play. Second chance. Logston gets them both. 37-21. Grayson leads Breck. About 90 seconds remain here in this first half. Left side flood. Up top to Rogers. Right side to Poole. Bounce pass in. Taken away by Hanshaw. Hanshaw right up the middle. Hanshaw just lowers his shoulder, kicks it to the far corner. Langdon, 3, got it! Hanshaw drove in, brought Langdon's defender in on him, and was able to get the basket in the corner off of the 3. 3 on the other side, well short, and a foul on the rebounds whistled on Zach Bratcher. Zach knew that one. That's his second, team's third. Braden Carmen going to come back into the game. Lance Poole is not happy about something. I don't know what. As he was talking to the official, and Trig Payne going to come into the game now in place of Jack Logston. That's probably a good. Jack's got 1 foul. And Camden Sanders, he's going to come right back into the game. As Camden Sanders didn't go quite high enough to the scores table, he taps it. Now he's going to come in place of Bratcher, who had those 2 fouls. You got Robinson, Hanshaw, Payne, Langdon, and Sanders on the floor for Grayson County. Inbound pass to Tall. Tall, runner in the lane on the left side, misses it. Rebound pops up into the air. Langdon's got it in the corner, and Langdon lowers the shoulder and gets up the floor. Right up the middle goes Langdon. In the corner, Robinson lets the defender go by, pulls up from 15, a little too strong. Rebounded though by Sanders for Grayson County. Really nice rebound for Camden. Up top to Payne. He'll hand it back now to Hanshaw. 44 seconds left in the first half. Grayson County well in control of this game. It is 40-21. 5-out look, and Grayson may hold for the final shot, but Breck is coming with some pressure to at least force him to work a little bit. To Payne, 25 seconds and counting now. Payne spins, gives it off to Hanshaw now. 20 seconds and counting here in the first half. Hanshaw over on that right wing. 15 seconds now. Hanshaw picks up the ball, gives to Langdon. 13 seconds, and now Grayson County definitely going to hold for the final shot. 8 seconds left. Now down to 5. Langdon at the free throw line, pulls up with 3 seconds. He's got it. Spencer Langdon puts it in. Breckinridge County's not going to get a shot off, and at the end of the first half of play, it is all Grayson County. They lead Breckinridge County 42-21, as this is Cougar basketball on K105.
Smith Overhead Door isn't just about opening and closing. We're about safety, security, and style for your home or business. As a future designs company, we're lifting expectations across Grayson and surrounding counties with top brands like CHI and Chamberlain.
Hey there, I'm Kevin Brooks with Smith Overhead Door. Whether it's a sturdy LiftMeister for your garage or a sleek Clopay door for your shop, we install and service with a commitment to reliability. Smith Overhead Door, we're opening up possibilities.
Secure your entrance at sohd.info.
Hey, Kentucky high school senior, are you into having the chance to win a $1,000 scholarship you can use towards your in-state college, trade school, or certification program? If so, listen up. Participate in the I'm In College Acceptance Video Challenge, and you could have your video selected for a statewide TV commercial, as well as the chance to win a $1,000 scholarship. Are you in? Find out more today by visiting gearupky.org/video. That's gearupky.org/video.
County Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
That's what you're looking for if you're Grayson County, as they lead this game 42-21 at the half against Breckinridge County. I mean, Hayden Robinson had some big moments in that half of play, and I mean, he had 9 points, had a couple of blocks, had a couple of rebounds, and I mean, listen, if you're Grayson County in this sequence, you're up 21 points against Breckinridge County. You have to come out here, and I'm sure the conversation at the half is very similar to, let's continue doing what we're doing. Let's try and expand this and get this up to 25 early in the quarter, because that's when this game becomes pretty much to where you can't really come back, and the Cougars have that opportunity. Grayson County has the advantage in this game, 42-21. Coming up on our halftime show, run down some scores from around the region and the scoring from this game. Again, your score at the half, Grayson County 42, Breckinridge County 21. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
How do you define success? Is it in the mastery of skills, in teamwork, in responsibility and self-discipline? Is it found through communication or through problem solving, innovation? Is it in the inches of small victories that lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential and purpose meet? Prepared and confident, Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, Kentucky's law enforcement is ready and willing to help you start your recovery journey. The KSP Angel Initiative is a voluntary program that connects Kentuckians with addiction recovery resources. All you need to do is visit your local KSP post and tell a trooper that you need help. You can also call the KY Help Call Center at 833-8KY-HELP or visit findhelpnowky.org to begin your recovery journey.
Grayson County Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back to Grayson County High School, where it's all Grayson at the half as they lead 42-21 against Breckinridge County. Let's see if we can't run down a score or two from around the region. Again, we want to wish best of luck to the Lady Cougars. They're about 10 minutes away or so from tip-off, taking on Tell City at Hancock County, as Stephen is there, and he'll be sending us some updates via smoke signal, and we'll be able to bring those to you throughout the game today. And then if you'd like to stay tuned in to the updates as the game goes along, you can follow us on Twitter at K105 Sports. And even if you don't want updates, still follow us on Twitter at K105 Sports. I'd like to say we're a good follow. I don't know. At least I think so. Boys score at the half. Battleground Academy of Tennessee leads Butler County at the end of the first quarter, 25-18. I believe that game's happening at Greenwood today. Let's see what else we can look through here and see. And Saturday afternoon, not a whole lot going on as far as score-wise, and really that's about all I have to report. As we can do a women's basketball score, as WKU women's basketball comes back to defeat Middle Tennessee State 63-58. That's a final score. That ends the 33-game conference winning streak for MTSU. That's a really big win for the Lady Toppers. And listen, anytime you can beat old Middle Tennessee, that's always a win in my book as well. We'll take a break. Grayson County leads 42-21 at the half. The second half comes up here shortly, but we'll run down the scoring from this game. After this is Cougar basketball on K105.
Protecting this beautiful world requires balancing our needs with the planet's well-being. The biodiversity of North America's wetlands is an indicator of our ecosystem's health. More diverse wetlands with hundreds of species mean richer soil, cleaner water, and abundant pollination, all vital to our basic needs and creature comforts. Join Ducks Unlimited to shape a sustainable future that benefits wildlife habitats and our communities. A public service from Ducks Unlimited.
When you're on a boat, it's a joyful exploration of life.
And I don't know one person that hasn't dipped below the water and had a life-changing experience.
The best thing about boating is getting out on the open water.
It's not a country club. It's for everybody.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
Best Mix K105.
Grayson County Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix K105.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den. 42-21. Grayson County leads Breckinridge County at the half. The scoring for the first half of play for Breckinridge County: 7 from Mercer Rogers, 5 from Braden Carmen, 4 for Chase Hardesty, 3 for Ryan Nottingham, and 2 for Jake Flood. For Grayson County, 9 points for Hayden Robinson, 8 for Jack Logston, 7 for Spencer Langdon, 6 for Caden Hanshaw, 5 for Brody Armstrong, 3 for Camden Sanders, 2 for Chase Bonnock. That's the biggest thing for Grayson County is that you look at this and you say the Cougars are up 21 points, and Brody Armstrong played 6 minutes, maybe, in that first quarter of play. And Brody is the kind of player you at least would think you'd need against Breckinridge County, but the Cougars have proven that they can get it done with guys other than just Brody. Now the question is can they continue it as Grayson County leads 42-21 at the half? The second half comes up next here on K105.
Teachers are dynamic leaders shaping a new generation, innovating to prepare students for our fast-changing world. They're skilled experts, discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, leading by example. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org.
Struggling to pay your house payment? Apply for the Team Kentucky Homeowner Assistance Fund today at protectmykyhome.org. It provides up to $60,000 for Kentuckians with a COVID-related financial hardship. The money can be used for mortgage bills, utility payments, insurance premiums, property taxes, and HOA fees. Applicants must meet certain criteria to receive assistance. Check your eligibility today at protectmykyhome.org. This ad was sponsored by Kentucky Housing Corporation and this station.
Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
Grayson County Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den. Grayson County and Breckinridge County about ready to get underway in the second half of play. It will be Grayson County basketball to start this half. They'll be working from left to right in the home whites. Breck trails Grayson 42-21, and this is a big start to this half for Grayson County to try and take full control. I mean, you're up 21. You have control of this game. You don't want to give Breck any sense of hope. Armstrong in the corner with it. He picked up 2 early fouls after 5 points in the first half. Logston drives in and he's fouled down the left side. Shots coming for Jack Logston. Fouled by Mercer Rogers. That's just his first, team's first of the second half of play. It'll be Jack to the line to shoot 2. He's got 8 points today, 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. First one is good for Jack Logston. This Grayson County team, one of the best free throw shooting teams in the state of Kentucky. And that's, that to me is one of the things that separates good teams from great teams, is being able to put down the free throws. Misses the second one, rebounded by Langdon, gives it back to Logston. Logston spins again, goes up, off to the right, shot's no good, rebound out of bounds off of Langdon. And it's gonna head towards towards Breckinridge County, 43-21. Grayson has the lead against Breckinridge County, and here comes the first offensive possession for the Tigers. Let's see if maybe some adjustments were made on the offensive end for them. Not one player was really doing much, and Jonah Miller, Cougars held without any points. Right side 3, Miller right on cue, misses the 3 short though, and the rebound goes out of bounds off of Grayson County, and it's gonna head towards the Tigers. It'll stay here, 7:15 left in the first half. 43-21, Grayson with the lead. Rogers throws it off the backside of Hanshaw, grabs it and puts it in on the right side. Really smart play made by Mercer Rogers. And he gets the basket there, and it's a 20-point game. Armstrong spins at the free throw line. Bounce pass to Haycraft. Haycraft hands it off now to Hanshaw in the far corner. Hanshaw thought about the step back 3, gives it to Armstrong, who thought about a deeper one. Armstrong now lowers his shoulder, and he's fouled on the drive by Miller. Got him on the arm on the shot in. 2 shots coming. Miller didn't agree with it, but he'll pick up his 3rd foul on the team's 2nd. And it'll be Brody Armstrong to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the first time today. Miller, when he blocked the shot, came down on the arm on Brody Armstrong. First one, good. That'll be one of those that when he goes back and watches the film, he'll say, yeah, I probably did foul him. Second chance. Good for Brody Armstrong. He makes them both. Substitution, Braden Carmen will come in place of Jonah Miller. 45-23, Grayson leads, 6:52 left, 3rd quarter. Right side Poole. He'll take the 3 now on the right side. Good. Lance Poole puts in the 3. He doesn't shoot it particularly well from outside the arc. 19%, but I think against Grayson County, he's shooting in his career about 80% from 3-point range. At least it feels that way. 19% though against every team he's played this season. Logston into Haycraft. Dangerous pass. Haycraft's able to get it and then loses the ball, but it's knocked out by Rogers. Trainer Scott going to go grab that and toss it off to the official, Chris Carey. 45-26. Grayson County leads this game, 6:29 left, 3rd quarter. Into Haycraft. Feeds it into Logston. The double team comes. Logston gets around. Jump pass, and he is fouled. No whistle. Outside to Hanshaw, 3. No good. Rebounded by Nottingham. I don't know how that wasn't a foul underneath. Logston got whacked in the face. Rogers, left side to Tall. Crosses it right side to Nottingham. Back up top to Rogers. 3, top side, no good. Rebound. They're going to call it. That is not a good call at the top of the key. They call. I've talked about this so much, and I've talked about it with Rogers. Every single time he shoots on the 3, he flops. And that's not a foul on Langdon. That's a flop. And that's probably where Travis Johnston needs to explain to the officials before the game, saying, hey, he does this every single time. Be aware of it. And 3 free throws are coming for Mercer Rogers, because that's just the wrong call. First one good by Rogers, and he's a good free throw shooter, and that's part of the reason he does it, as he misses the second. Langdon was called for the foul. It's just his first, team's first. And listen, and for Rogers, I'm not discounting him as he makes the third one. They call it, so why wouldn't you do it? But I just don't think that's a foul. I think that's a flop. And listen, there's some times Grayson County will do it too. Bounce pass, backdoor cut to Langdon amongst the trees, lays it in on the right side. Spencer Langdon now up to 9 points. Back to a 19-point advantage for Grayson County. Rogers, right side to Poole. Back to the zone pressure for Grayson County. But Rogers, 3 right side, misses. Rebounded by Nottingham. He throws the shot up. It's no good. Rebound bouncing around. Carmen's got it. Curls around to the right side. Basket's no good. Finally bouncing around, and Langdon comes down with it for Grayson County. Langdon up the middle. Outlet pass to Armstrong. Runs it down in the corner. Armstrong now off to the left side to Logston. Logston is then fouled on the inside on Carmen, and Carmen knew it right away. His second, team's third. It's one of those where he looked and he clapped and he had that look on his face of, yep, I'm guilty. 47-28. Chase Hardesty back into the game for Breckinridge County. He had 4 points on a 4-point play in the first half. Armstrong, left side to Logston. Tried to get it back into the corner. I'll give it back up top now to Langdon in between the circles. Langdon guarded by Rogers. Man-to-man for Breckinridge County. They've played man-to-man for the most part the entirety of this game. Grayson, tough team to zone with how well they shoot. Right side, Haycraft. Up top now to Logston. Logston weaves the free throw line. Ball thrown away, deflected, and taken by Tall for Breckinridge County. Outlet pass into the near corner. Rogers lets the defender go by. Now crosses it to the right side. Hardesty, 3, no good. Rebounded by Armstrong for Grayson County. Armstrong up the far side. He lost the dribble. Was able to run it back down at the left wing. Armstrong gives to Hanshaw on the right side. Hanshaw drives, kicks off to Langdon. Left side 3, no good. In and out. Carmen with it for Breckinridge County. Carmen to Tall up the near side of the floor. Tall towards the middle. Jump pass right side. Another deep 3 by Hardesty. That one's no good as well. Logston with it for Grayson County. 47-28. Grayson leads. 4:20 left in the third quarter. Right side to Langdon. Up top to Armstrong. In between the circles. Right side Logston. Ball fake on Poole. He doesn't bite. Logston gets around Poole, and a foul is going to be called on Lance Poole on the drive. For Poole, that's just his first, team's fourth. Jonah Miller back into the game with those 3 fouls. Lance Poole will come out. We've seen this over the last couple of weeks, too, where teams are putting their big men on Spencer Langdon at times. Left side Armstrong. He shoots over top of Carmen. 3, no good. Off to the right. Miller with it for Breckinridge County. Miller angles back towards the far side. Handoff pass to Hardesty. Up top to Rogers. Rogers drives in, spins again, fades it away inside the free throw line and gets the roll on the inside. Mercer Rogers gets the shot to drop. Grayson County leads by 17 now at 47-30. 3:45 left in the third quarter. Hanshaw up top. Back off now to Armstrong. 3.5 left third quarter. 47-30. Grayson County in control. Armstrong down the right side, and Braden Carmen drags Brody Armstrong down in the process, and immediately Braden Carmen says that there was no malintent. He gives Brody a hug, and Carmen is called for the foul there. That's his third, team's fifth, and Brody Armstrong going to go to the line. I don't think that was malicious whatsoever on Braden Carmen, But what he did is both of them were falling, and I think Braden just instinctually reached both hands out, and they're going to call this what are we calling this here? And they've extended that foul to a technical. And I don't think that's the wrong call, as Armstrong now is going to get the 2 technical free throws. First one's no good, because Carmen drugged down Armstrong. And I think that's probably a good – that would be one of these – we're thankful that we're at the high school game, because and Armstrong misses both free throws. I don't know that Brody's missed 2 free throws in a row all season long. In fact, you could probably go back. I don't know that he missed 2 free throws in the game against Taylor County, but I'm looking here quickly through the stats, and I don't see him missing back-to-back free throws at all this season. Cougars will remain with the ball. Langdon in the corner to Armstrong, inside to Haycraft, wide open. Shots left short, though. Rebound is a foul on Haycraft, and they missed that one. Haycraft did knock that ball out clean. That's his 3rd, team's 2nd. Ball knock will come into the game in place of Haycraft. 47-33, 24 left. But back to that foul is, I think when you're in a rivalry game, you sometimes have to, increase that. And this is where the high school game is so good, because if this was the college game, they'd have gone and looked at the monitor for about 3 or 4 minutes before deciding that it needed to be increased. Left side 3 by Flood. Good. Jake Flood puts in the 3. And just like that, it's a 14-point game now, 47-33, 3:05 left in the 3rd quarter. 5-out look for Grayson County. The Tigers have some hope. Ball knock in the corner. Left side, timeout, Travis Johnston. It's going to be a full timeout. 2:57 left in the 3rd quarter. Grayson leads 47-33. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
When we have the food we need, we are at our best. We push further. We rise higher. We unlock our full potential. When we have the food we need, we make our communities stronger. Together, we can help everyone get the food they need to thrive. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
47-33, Grayson County has the lead against Breckinridge County. Timeout taken by Travis Johnson. I think it's a good timeout, too, as Cougars a little out of sorts offensively. Hayden Robinson coming back into the game, which I think is a good decision. Hayden hit 3 threes in that 2nd quarter that really allowed Grayson to expand this lead in this 2nd quarter. Out of the timeout, you'll have Bonnock, Langdon, Robinson, Armstrong, Logston on the floor for the orange and blue. They'll give it up in between the circles now to Armstrong. Armstrong looks to get it inside, doesn't have a window, finally does to the right elbow to Robinson. Robinson off to the left side to Langdon. Langdon backs it off into the corner, now drives in amongst the trees, fades it, basket, good. Spencer Langdon moves into double figures with 11 points. 49-33, and that's a huge basket for Grayson. Now this is where you want him to get a stop on the defensive end. Try and make sure that Breck's sign of hope is not there. Hardesty 3, short, rebound tapped off. Bonnock's got it for Grayson County, and a double dribble is called as he crossed the half-court line. Chase was going just a little too quick for his own good there. Hardesty comes out. I think it was Poole that re-entered in place of him. 2:22 left 3rd quarter. 49-33. Grayson leads Breck. Right side Poole. Up top. Rogers 3. No good, strong. Rebound. Bonnock in the corner. And he throws it off down to Robinson. Robinson off to Langdon. Langdon up the far side. Angles back towards the middle. Coast to coast. Flip shot. Right side. Good for Spencer Langdon. Cougars back up 18 now. Big sequence there for the orange and blue. Far corner, Rogers. He drives in, goes up, blocked by Logston, but fouled on the inside. If they call a foul on Jack, it'll be a tough call. If it's on Brody, and it is, and I think that's the right call. It's Brody's third, team's third. Rogers back to the free throw line where he makes a living. If he comes back here much, he might have to start paying rent. No good. Trig Payne comes in. Brody Armstrong comes out. Triggs gave some good minutes here today. Second chance good. 51-34, Grayson leads. 1:48 left in the third quarter. Logston, left side to Payne. Up top to Langdon, inside to Robinson. Robinson goes up right side, misses the shot, gets his own rebound, goes back up, basket's good. Hayden Robinson has a new career high of 11 points, and Grayson County leads 53-34. Rogers at the free throw line. To the right side, three by Tall to answer is good. Braxton Tall knocks in his first three. Not only just his first three today, his first three of the season. He had been 0 of 17 prior to that make, entering the season at least. And a foul up top on Tall, reaching in on Langdon. That is Tall's third. And that's going to be 2 shots coming for Spencer Langdon. Spencer struggled from the free throw line, has gotten a little bit better over these last couple of weeks. About 58% from the season. See, I think Spencer's trying to find the balance between thinking and not thinking on free throws. First free throw he makes. It's that balance of, you want it to be free throws. To me, the best free throw shooters is where it's just pure muscle memory. What do we got here? Breck had six players on the floor. Oh. That's why. And if they wouldn't have stopped that, that would have been a technical foul against the Tigers. Second one for Langdon is good. A couple extra seconds. Didn't mind for Spencer Langdon. 55-37. Grayson leads. 1:05 left, third quarter. Left side to Flood. Swings it off now, right side to Poole. Tight defense for Grayson County. Rogers in the lane. Rogers in on Payne. Payne's called for the foul on the inside. And for Payne, that'll be his first, team's fourth. And it's going to send Mercer Rogers back to the free throw line. Rogers has 14 in this game. This was his 10th free throw attempt. He makes that. He'll have his 11th coming. 57-5 left here in the third quarter. Second chance, rolls in for Mercer Rogers. Camden Sanders comes in, Trig Payne comes out. 55-39, Grayson leads. Breck's been able to bring it to within 14 a couple of times, but the Cougars have had an answer each of these times. Langdon, rather, up the near side of the floor. Langdon off to the left side to Sanders. Gives it to Robinson now left side. Robinson has a career high 11 in today's game. Robinson on that left wing. Gives it off now to Langdon. Langdon gets a screen. Back now to Robinson. 33 seconds and counting here in this third quarter. Logston's going to back it off and set up the offense here for Grayson County. Man-to-man for Breckinridge County. 20 seconds and counting. Right side Balnock. Balnock on the drive at the left elbow. Picks it up, 15 seconds now. And now Grayson probably will almost assuredly hold for the final shot. Langdon, though, lowers his shoulder, pulls up inside the free throw line. Floater good for Spencer Langdon. 57-39, 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Rogers crosses the half-court line with 2 seconds. Rogers' floater for the free throw line is no good. At the end of the third quarter of play, Grayson County leads Breckinridge County 57-39. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Are you looking for more in this world? Then we are looking for you. The big-hearted, the bold, those driven by purpose. We are the Peace Corps, volunteers, partners, communities in more than 60 countries, bringing our experience, joy, and passion to building a better world together. Are you ready to serve boldly, to go the distance to make a difference? Then we have a place where you belong. Join us.
A
Across Kentucky, treatment providers, state and local governments, and nonprofit organizations are working together to support your pathway to long-term recovery. These providers and communities of recovery will walk alongside you and help you find your recovery journey. If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, the KY Help Call Center can connect you with resources right now when you call 833-8KY-HELP. You can also visit findhelpnowky.org to find treatment options near you.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den. Grayson County in control. They lead 57-39 against Breckinridge County as we start the fourth quarter of play. Sam Gormley here with you this afternoon from the Cougar Den. A rainy, overcast day outside. I know we got some of the S word potentially coming overnight. Make sure to stay safe. I think our area projected for a little bit less than 1 inch. And if you ask me, I'm fine if it's 0 inches. We've had our snow. Start the fourth quarter. It'll be Breckinridge County ball from right to left. Cougars going back to the 2-1-2 zone defense. Into the corner to Carmen. Up top, Miller, 3. Off to the left, rebound. Logston off the head of Lance Poole. Has it for Grayson County. 7:45 left in the fourth quarter. Logston up the far side. Spins around Rogers. Tight defense from Rogers. Logston drives, 3, left side, no good. Short rebound off the hand of Poole. It's going to stay with Grayson County. Jack Logston only 9 points today. A quiet 9. He started off nice. Left some points at the free throw line, though. Missed 2 free throws. Right side to Robinson. Into Logston. Logston lowers the shoulder, spins to his right hand, goes up, basket, no good. Touches every part of the rim but the inside and goes off to the left. Carmen had it for the Tigers. Rogers up on the right side. Gives it to Flood, 3, no good. Logston with another rebound, though, for Grayson County. Logston outlet pass to Armstrong on the left side. Armstrong at the free throw line, bounce pass to Langdon, crosses it to Logston, back now to Langdon, wide open, right side 3, no good. Flood with it for the Tigers, 57-39. Grayson leads this game against Breckinridge County. Into the corner to Miller. Miller on the drive, loses it, there to pick it up and clean it up with a right-handed floater is Jake Flood. 6:40 left in the game. 57-41. Cougars trying to run this clock and get out of here before a trip to Apollo on Tuesday. Couple of road games next week. They also head to Edmondson on Friday. Langdon, floater from 10. High arcing shot, good on the far side. Spencer Langdon up to 19 points now in the game. Grayson leads 59-41. Rogers up top. Jump pass left side, Miller. 3, good for Jonah Miller. Puts in his first shot of the game. Cougars done a pretty good job holding him quiet. After Miller cooked them when they played back last month. In that game, I mean, Miller was on fire from three-point range, but the Tigers were, as a whole, played really, really well in that as Miller had 17, including a couple of threes. Hand off to Langdon on the left side. Cougars up by 15 in this game. Langdon into the corner to Bratcher. 3, no good. Rebounded by Rogers. Rogers up the far side. This game's getting a little bit close. In transition, layup good by Flood. And it is now a 13-point game again. 59-46, 5:29 left in the fourth quarter. This is where the Cougars just need a basket. Up top, Carmen deflects and takes it away. Carmen run out, layup good down the right side. Travis Johnston wants a timeout. Breckinridge County has brought it to an 11-point game, 59-48 with 5:14 to go. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Owensboro Health offers excellent care for your entire family. Close to home in Grayson County with locations in Litchfield, Big Clifty, and Caneyville. Our primary care providers are experts in managing high blood pressure, diabetes, and other chronic conditions, so you can stay healthy and feel your best. Make an appointment today with one of our primary care providers at owensborohealth.org/primary care.
Welcome back to Grayson County. It's 59-48. Cougars on top of the Fighting Tigers in this game. Score update to bring you from Hancock County. The Grayson County Lady Cougars lead 16-1 against Tell City at the end of the first quarter. I told Stephen Smith, who sent me that update, I said, keep those up if that's the kind of updates you're going to be sending me. Those are good updates to give. 16-1, the Lady Cougars lead Tell City, Indiana. That's a cool storyline in that game is Tell City's coach, when he was in high school, his high school basketball coach was Coach Mike McClinton. Fun little storyline there in that game. Grayson County leads this 59-48 out of the full timeout by Travis Johnston after the Tigers have brought this to within 11. We have 5 minutes and 14 seconds left in the game. It's where you need a good basket here to stop this Breckinridge County run. Hope is a dangerous thing when you're the team trying to fight hope. As the old saying goes, it's the hope that kills. If you're Grayson, you want that hope to be the killer for Breckinridge County right now. Hanshaw back into the game for Grayson County. Bounce pass to the right elbow to Logston. The double team comes on Logston. Logston on the right side, backs it off now to reset up the offense for Grayson County. Logston lowers the shoulder into the corner. Haycraft three, no good. Rebounded by Hanshaw, stripped on the way up and fouled. 2 shots coming. It's called on Lance Poole, his second. That is only the first foul called on either team in the quarter, but Caden Hanshaw to the line to shoot 2. Hanshaw this season, 63.5%, and he gets the roll on the first one. Hanshaw, second leading rusher in Cougar football history. He's a sophomore. Second one good. Something tells me he gonna shatter that record if he stays healthy. Makes both free throws, 61-48. Grayson leads when the Cougars score 60 under Travis Johnston. They're 65-17. Right side Poole, three, well long. It's an air ball, rebounded by Langdon. He bounced it off and now to Haycraft, who breaks the timeline across the high side. Left wing to Armstrong, who drives down the left side, blocked on the interior by Breckinridge County. I think Rogers may have got it. Outlet pass to Flood. Flood recovers, flips it up, no good. He was out of control, had to recover, and now Langdon is trapped underneath. Bounce pass to Hanshaw. Hanshaw breaks it up the near side of the floor. Lance Poole is holding. I don't know if he got an elbow in a place nobody wants to get an elbow, but that's where he's gripping. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Cougars spreading it out. Hopefully Lance is okay. Maybe it's a groin. Up top to Logston. Logston spins at the left elbow, and he walks with it. Jack thought he got fouled. Jonah Miller comes in. Jake Flood comes out. Braden Carmen will come in as well. (61-48) here in this game. 3:40 left, fourth quarter. Inside to Carmen, deflected Armstrong. Kept alive, though, by Nottingham, who spins around Logston and gets the shot on the left side. Riding Nottingham has 5 points. 61-50. Back to 11. Tigers have not seen this game within 10 since early in the second quarter. Armstrong thought about the three, drives the baseline. Basket's good. Down the baseline to put it in. Brody Armstrong has got 9 points now in this game, and it's back to 13. Right side Poole. Up top to Rogers. Open three. Good for Mercer Rogers, and it's 10. Timeout on the floor taken by Breckinridge County. Let's see if it's a full or a 30. It looks like it's a full timeout. We will take it with it. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
On the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
This is a big last couple of minutes for this Grayson County team. You're up 10 on Breckinridge County. You have the ball now. It is 63-53. You cannot let this game get close. You've led by over 20 in this game. You've got to find a way to come away with a win here at home. Doesn't matter how much you win by. All that matters is you have one more point than the other team, but I think Grayson would love a double-digit victory here to make a statement at home. Right side Hanshaw. It's not been pretty in this second half for Grayson County. Hanshaw drives downhill right side, and he's fouled on the floor. Foul called. I think they might give this to Miller. It's on Miller or Carmen. It's on Carmen. That's his fourth. Team second. It'll stay on the floor, though. Reminder that one of Carmen's fouls was upgraded to a technical as well, which is, I guess, in the college game would be classified as a flagrant. Logston to trigger from underneath his own basket. Gets to Langdon in the corner. Langdon bounce pass back to Logston at the right block. Flips it off left wing to Hanshaw. Hanshaw on the drive. Back into the corner is then fouled by Carmen, and that is it for Braden Carmen. That'll be his fifth. He'll foul out with 7 points. That's a big foul. Braden Carmen fouls out. Jake Flood re-enters the game. That is a really big foul as you watch this game to go along. Into Jack Logston on the left side. Tigers have done a really good job on Jack. The double team comes. They wanted a walk. They don't get it. Left side to Haycraft. Bounce pass to Langdon. Langdon crosses it now to Logston. 2:20 to go in the game. Logston drives amongst the trees. Blocking foul called on the inside. 2 shots coming for Jack Logston. It's a good blocking foul call, too. It's called on Jonah Miller. That is his fourth. Team's fourth. Cougars going to shoot free throws for the remainder of this game. Logston, not been his best night from the free throw line. 4 of 6. Travis Johnson going to take this for a quick timeout as Jack Logston goes to the line. First one's good. It's a lot of trust, too. I don't even know that he'll try and rebound this. One more coming. He's just going to trust that Jack puts this in. And he does. Logston in double figures with 11 points. Grayson County's lead is 65-53 with 2:10 left in the fourth quarter. Tall up top. Right side to Poole. Up top now to Rogers. Defensive pressure comes. Poole walks with it on the right side. Ball heads back to Grayson County. 2 minutes left. Grayson leads by 12, and you can start to feel it a little bit if you're Grayson County. Hanshaw, bounce pass to Armstrong. Armstrong bounce pass now to Haycraft on the left side. Right wing to Langdon. 1:50 left in the game. 65-53. Langdon backs it off. Curls it around, drives in, jump pass into the corner to Armstrong. 3, got it! That might be a dagger. Armstrong with a 3. Cougs up 15 now with 90 seconds left to play. Rogers sloops it into the corner. Miller drives the baseline and is fouled by Armstrong. That'll be Brody's fourth. 2 shots coming for Jonah Miller, who shoots it very well for the Tigers, 82.4%. The official, Stephen Ray, explaining to Brody what he saw on the foul. Miller to shoot 2. First one is no good short. Miller 82.4%. This is the first. Second chance is no good. Misses them both. Langdon with it for Grayson County. He's triple teamed. Throws it up to Hanshaw, who then gives it to Haycraft on the left side. Haycraft gives it off right side down to Logston. Logston up top is fouled then by Tall. Is it on Tall or Miller? It's on Tall. That is his fourth. Team's 5th, and this could turn into a free throw shooting contest now for Grayson County. 2 coming for Jack Longston. First one for Jack Longston. Now the clock is moving. And it stops. A couple extra seconds came off the clock there. Longston's second chance is good. Timeout on the floor. As it is both free throws made by Jack Longston. It is 70-53 with 1:11 left here in this ball game. Cougars appear to be on their way to picking up a big win against a region opponent. Something, they've won their region games against teams that they should have beat. And I don't mean to take slights at any of these teams. You should beat squads like, your Whitesville Trinities, your Edmondson Counties. You're a better team than them. You just got to find a way to beat the squads that might be better than you are. Out of the 30-second timeout, the Tigers have it. Left side Rogers. High arcing three is no good. Rebounded by Spencer Langdon for Grayson County. It's 70-53. Langdon rolling around, diving after. Poole ends up coming down with it at the half-court line to Hardesty. Hardesty spins on Logston, goes up with the right hand. It's no good. Logston with the rebound for Grayson County, and then he's fouled about 3 times by Lance Poole. And Jack Logston and Mercer Rogers, I know, are pretty good buddies, and I think Jack gave him they were both laughing the entire time. It was a very friendly shove towards Mercer, as if to say, man, you're not supposed to be fouling me like that. I thought we were buddies. Logston will go to the line to shoot 2. And both players were laughing the entire time. I think they are pretty good friends. 2 coming for Jack Logston. The first one's good. It's a good win for Grayson County. Second chance good. Cougars will play Apollo on Tuesday. Breckinridge County, they'll host Bardstown on Tuesday. Rogers down the right side over top of Logston. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound long, picked up by Spencer Langdon. Langdon gives it off now to Logston. Logston up the far side of the floor, and they'll just be able to run this clock out unless Breckinridge County wants to extend the game. Haycraft rolls it off to Hanshaw. Bounce pass to Armstrong on the right side, who smartly just runs it back up to the right side now to Langdon, and that should, well, maybe not. Nope, now a foul's going to be called, and Jonah Miller, no, it's going to be on Chase Hardesty, rather. That'll just be his third. If it was on Miller, he'd have fouled out. And it's going to put Spencer Langdon to the line now to shoot 2. If Langdon can put one of these in, he'll put himself over 20 points. Had a triple-double last night. And now 20 points today as he makes the first free throw. Hayden Robinson, a career-high 11. 13.5 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Second chance, no good by Langdon. Go up the far side of the floor, outlet to Poole. Poole blows around, he'll drive down and go with a right-hand dunk to beat the buzzer on the right side, and that will do it. Grayson County's not even going to push the ball in. Cougars defeat Breckinridge County today by the final score of 73-55. And they are now 13-4 on the season. We'll come back, jump into the fifth quarter show after this. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Yo, camping buddy. Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.
If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
Ever struggle to find a place where everyone can have a good time? Whether it's guys' night out, girls' night out, or the whole family, Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill has you covered. Celebrate with the team after the game. Enjoy live music or enjoy the cornhole tournament. The arcade games keep the kids entertained while you enjoy happy hour discounts on drinks and appetizers. With a full menu of the longer favorites, there's something for everyone. Find Hometown Hangout on Lest Might Oak in Litchfield.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Let's go! Like Deadpool and Wolverine, you can be a hero.
Now that's a superhero landing.
Save a best friend for life at a shelter near you.
Us? A team? The answer is yes.
Yeah! Look at you! She's coming with us!
No, she's not.
Oh, yes.
Visit bestfriends.org today and bring love home.
That's my girl!
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out.
They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Cougars win by a final score of 73-55 against Breckinridge County. Huge win for this Grayson County team against a team that beat you on their home floor by 2 points. You come back and you beat them by 20, or almost 20, 18 the second time you play. Coming up on our fifth quarter show, we'll talk to Travis Johnston, get his thoughts on the matchup, as this is Grayson County Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, Kentucky's law enforcement is ready and willing to help you start your recovery journey. The KSP Angel Initiative is a voluntary program that connects Kentuckians with addiction recovery resources. All you need to do is visit your local KSP post and tell a trooper that you need help. You can also call the KY Help Call Center at 833-8KY-HELP or visit findhelpnowky.org to begin your recovery journey.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation, innovating to prepare students for our fast-changing world. They're skilled experts, discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, leading by example. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org.
Grayson County Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Cougars defeat Breckinridge County by a final score of 73-55. We're now joined by head coach Travis Johnston from the Grayson County Cougars. And, Coach, I thought this was, especially in that second quarter. I think, really with about 2 minutes left in the first quarter, I think they took the 15-14 lead.
Yep.
I don't remember if you took a timeout. Maybe you did. No, I don't think you did. I think you let the guys play through it, and they went on a 7-0 run to end the quarter and really just took control of this game. And, Breck kind of, had a couple of moments where they came back, but the game was never really in doubt from that point on.
Yeah, we told them they were going to make a run in the fourth quarter, because if there's one thing with Breck County is they never stop playing. Jeff does such a good job with them as far as they're never quitting. You saw, we were up 21 at halftime, and they were on the bench clapping, standing. He was getting into it, so there was a lot of energy. And he gets them to play really hard. So we knew that they were going to come back a little bit, but we did enough. We weathered the storm. It got a little closer than I wanted to, but, again, that's just going to happen a little bit, especially with the way we play, as fast as we play and stuff. But, no, I thought our guys handled it well, and that's a really good team, and that was a really good win for us.
I thought one of the guys in that first half that played really, really well, especially in the second quarter, was Hayden.
Absolutely, yeah.
Career high 11 today. He hit 3 threes in that quarter. I think he had a block in there as well. Had a couple of rebounds.
Yeah.
And Hayden to me is that guy. I know that there was one moment too, and I think it might have been when Brody picked up his second foul. And I don't even know if you noticed this. And Brody was kind of, he's not happy that he picked up his second foul. And Hayden came up to him and patted him on the side of the head or something like that. And I know Hayden to me is the epitome of a teammate too. But so it's always has to be good for a guy like that to have 11.
Well, I talked to him right after the game. I looked at some shot charts and things like that, and he's shooting 50% from 3 from the corners. And I won't say what the rest of the field, what his percentage is on the rest of the field, but
it's not 50%.
No, I told him that is your shot. Anytime you're open, you need to take that shot. And the thing is I don't think he waited. Sometimes guys they want to score so much that sometimes he waits for himself to score. But I thought he played with excellent energy as soon as he came in the game, and he rebounded well. He had a slip where he missed the shot down here in the second half, stayed with it, got his own rebound, and put it back in. And I thought he was the difference in the game, especially in the second quarter with Brody being out, giving us some offense, giving us some energy. And, again, I thought that was one of his best rebounding performances as far as individually that he's had all year. And, again, he played great. And, like I said, if there was a player of the game, it has to be him, because he helped us weather the storm with Brody being out.
You can't be giving our MVP's not until the next segment. You can't give that out too early, okay? We can't give it out too early. Spencer, again, today, he had 20. He made some free throws. He was 3 of 4 from the line. He is – and I even noticed that there was one point where, Breck was, I think, putting big men on him, putting, I think, Poole's guarding him for some points and so on. And I think that's probably a lot of the respect to how good he is on the inside.
Well, and that's, we talk about how good of a shooter he is. Me and Coach B were actually on the bench today talking about maybe he should just shoot pull-up jumpers. Maybe we should put him in the post more, because he gets so much lift on his shot. I think we ran a little post-up play for him where he caught it in there, and he elevates over people. And he obviously he can shoot, but he is playing his butt off right now to where it might be affecting him a little bit on his shot. But the pull-up jumper he hit in the corner where he had to shoot it over the guy, that was an unbelievable shot. And I'm proud of him, because he took Tuesday night personally, and he's basically, now everybody's playing great, everybody's playing with more energy, more intensity, but he's kind of said, hey, give me the ball, let me run the point, everybody climb on my back a little bit. And he's been phenomenal the last week in practices, and then in both of these games. He's so locked in, and even defensively he's locked in. And I'm another double-double tonight. He had a double-double tonight and a triple-double last night. So he's playing great, and I'm really proud and excited for him.
Is there anything better for a coach than having a player take something like that personally?
No. I think the rest of them took it personally, but he you can tell in Spencer's demeanor.
It's like the Michael Jordan thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I took that personally. Yeah.
You can just tell kind of on his face and on his look, and if he's got a bounce in his step and things like that, and he's had that all week, and it's nice, and it's a little bit easier as a coach. I don't know if anybody heard. Into the third quarter, we were running the clock down in our spread, and our coach is on the back was like, "What do you want to run? What do you want to run?" And I just told Spencer, I said, "Go." And it's kind of nice to be able to do that, and then he goes and scores, hits a pull-up jumper.
I think the Brody aspect of this, especially in that first half, you touched on it a little bit, that he picked up those 2 fouls, very similar to the game in Harnett, where I think it was almost identical to where you all were winning. It was a close game or something like that. He went out, second quarter, Breck punked y'all, if my memory's right on that. I don't know if that's the term you would use, but that.
Oh, yeah, I used it several times.
Yes. Tonight, though, what's it say that the same thing happened, but you did the same thing back to them?
And, I think we used – what did we play? Camden played, Trigg played,
both
Chase.
Played great, too.
Chase, Zach, Hayden. So that's 5 off the bench, and I might be missing one. So we played at least 10 players in the first half. Trigg played awesome. The only mistake he made tonight was jumping in the air on the one shot, and I think it was the third quarter maybe. But Camden made a 3. Trigg made a heck of a post move going through a senior in the or junior. I can't remember which one he is, but just going straight through him and scoring a layup. And those kids can play, and they gave us some really good minutes. And I think it helps guys like Chase, Zach, and Hayden not think, okay, Brody's out, I have to do this. It kind of share the wealth, lessen the burden for all those. Just because Brody's out, I have to go in here and do that. And they gave us some really, really good minutes.
I do have to ask, too, before we start talking about Tuesday, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate the sweater vest that your brother rocked today? I have to mention it on air since – he took it off, I see, immediately after the game. And are you going to make him wear it for the rest of the games this season?
I ought to make him wear it one game.
Oh, you should.
So I guess they all knew that he was going to wear it other than me.
Really?
And I thought it looked great.
So are you going to rock it then next game?
That actually used to be mine, I think. I think I let him have it, or he just took it out of my closet when I was still living over there. But
you got a big game on Friday for Edmondson. Y'all should rock out the sweater vest.
I wouldn't be shocked if he pulls the sweater vest out a couple more times.
For Edmondson and Butler and so on. Tuesday, we won't be with you. We'll be here with the girls since it's a home game against LaRue. But you got a team in Apollo that, to me, and you might disagree, Apollo is where you were last year. I think in the realm of they're a younger team. They've got some nice pieces, but they're maybe a year away from being a team that could be classified as one of the top 4 or 5 teams in the region or something like that. But with that being said, they can beat anybody on any given night. I know they beat was a Catholic earlier in this early in the season, so they're a really solid team. What do you know about them, and how do you pick up a win on Tuesday to roll into a big one next Friday?
Well, they got the big kid inside Henning who's 6'8", 6'9",
really
something like that, and he's a really good player. And got the guard Williams, and their 2 seniors are playing well, Kelly and Jarbo, and then they got the Powers kid, just sophomore. And I think you're kind of right in that assessment to where they might be a year away from.
But they could still beat anybody.
Kind of like us, to where we maybe lose some games you don't think you should, but you hadn't got enough experience and all that stuff. But at the same time, they have enough talent on any night, like you said, to come out there and.
But they could beat Ohio County at Ohio County like you all did last year. Probably a game you all shouldn't have won.
Absolutely.
So I think
somebody get him out.
We're talking about your sweater vest. If you want, I can pull out the other headset. And we can bring him up there for you.
We'll finish this up with just me and you. No, but Apollo, they play hard and they're well coached and they have a lot of talent. And I'm sure they, just like everybody else, they play better at home. So we got our hands full. And if we're locked in like we have been the last 2 games, then I like us against just about anybody. But it's easier said than done.
Coach, best of luck on Tuesday. We will see you Friday in good old Brownsville.
Yep.
That's head coach Travis Johnston. Cougars are winners today. We'll come back, wrap it up with our Hometown Hangout MVP after this. Cougar basketball on K105.
Thanks to you're late again.
You are not living
Where have you
up to
been?
your full potential.
No sense of responsibility.
Everyone's going through something, even superheroes.
Is that the best you can do? This mediocre work is
You're not reaching your full potential.
Unacceptable, Miles.
Let's take the stigma out of asking for help.
Hey, Dad. You got a minute?
Yeah, what's up, son?
If you need support, visit kevinlovefund.org to learn more.
I just got so much on my mind, you know?
Protecting this beautiful world requires balancing our needs with the planet's well-being. The biodiversity of North America's wetlands is an indicator of our ecosystem's health. More diverse wetlands with hundreds of species mean richer soil, cleaner water, and abundant pollination, all vital to our basic needs and creature comforts. Join Ducks Unlimited to shape a sustainable future that benefits wildlife habitats and our communities. A public service from Ducks Unlimited.
When you're on a boat, it's a joyful exploration of life.
And I don't know one person that hasn't dipped below the water and had a life-changing experience.
The best thing about boating is getting out on the open water.
This is not a country club. It's for everybody.
Grayson County Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
It's time now to give out our hometown hangout MVP from today's win, Grayson County 73-55 against Breckinridge County. We were considering, do we give it to Brett Johnston, assistant coach, for the style, I use that in quotation marks, of the sweater vest that he rocked on the bench today. I'm just saying this because I know he can hear me right now. But instead, we have to give it to somebody who actually did something on the floor today, and that was Hayden Robinson. Career high, 11 points. That second quarter, he played really, really well. So Hayden Robinson is going to be your hometown hangout MVP from today's win. We'll come back, wrap it up after this. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
Owensboro Health offers excellent care for your entire family. Close to home in Grayson County with locations in Litchfield, Big Clifty, and Caneyville. Our primary care providers are experts in managing high blood pressure, diabetes, and other chronic conditions, so you can stay healthy and feel your best. Make an appointment today with one of our primary care providers at owensborohealth.org/primary care.
Are you looking for more in this world? Then we are looking for you. The big-hearted, the bold, those driven by purpose. We are the Peace Corps, volunteers, partners, communities in more than 60 countries, bringing our experience, joy, and passion to building a better world together. Are you ready to serve boldly, to go the distance to make a difference? Then we have a place where you belong. Join us.
Across Kentucky, treatment providers, state and local governments, and nonprofit organizations are working together to support your pathway to long-term recovery. These providers and communities of recovery will walk alongside you and help you find your recovery journey. If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, the KY Help Call Center can connect you with resources right now when you call 833-8KY-HELP. You can also visit findhelpnowky.org to find treatment options near you.
I'm Naheem Hines, proud supporter of the Muscular Dystrophy Association. My mom has muscular dystrophy, and the MDA helps her and kids like my buddy Ethan.
My name is Ethan, and I'm 12 years old. Thanks to the Muscular Dystrophy Association and people like you, I have more hope than ever before. And MDA funds over 150 care centers for kids like me.
For over 70 years, MDA has been transforming the lives of people living with muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related neuromuscular diseases. Learn more at mda.org today.
Grayson County Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Cougars are winners today, 73-55 against Breckinridge County tonight. The scoring from this game for Grayson County: 20 from Spencer Langdon, 15 from Jack Logston, 12 from Bodie Armstrong, career high 11 from Hayden Robinson, 8 for Caden Hanshaw, 3 for Camden Sanders, 2 for Chase Balnock, and 2 also for Trig Payne. For Grayson County, they're now 13-4 on the season, 2-0 in 12th District play. Look ahead to the week to come. For one, the Lady Cougars. I don't think I ever gave this update on air. We were talking, Coach Johnston and I were talking before we came on. At the half, last update that I got, Lady Cougars lead Tell City 25-2 in girls basketball at the half. That's 1 point in each of the first two quarters. That'll get it done. That'll get it done. So hopefully that can continue up. Next week on Tuesday, Cougar boys at Apollo. Lady Cougars at home against LaRue County. We'll have the coverage of that game. I believe that's a 7 o'clock start time, and that'll be on K105. And then on Friday, we make the trip to Brownsville. Girl-boy doubleheader, 6 o'clock. 6:40 will be the start time, or 5:40 rather, will be the start time of the Hometown Hangout Locker Room Show. That'll wrap us up here tonight. I want to make sure to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for their hard work. Tate Kane and Simon Drain were your workers. So tonight, we're Grayson County picks up a 73-55 victory against Breckinridge County. This is Sam Gormley saying so long, everyone.